33. Leviticus what, Josh?
Shalom.
Shalom.
This is voice. This is here.
Awake, O Israel.
This is Awake, O Israel Ministries, and
we changed our
I want
name.
everyone to turn out there to Leviticus 23:34.
23:34.
This is the Feast of Tabernacles, the Holy Week. We are commanded to keep these days by the Most High, by Christ. Okay.
24, right, Josh?
Right. So we're going to have an open topic lesson since it's the Holy Week, and starting right now, the Holy Day, the Sabbath, and the Feast of Booths or the Tabernacles.
Okay. You can look for us live Friday night, like now, as it's starting to get dark, the Sabbath starts. And Saturday night, maybe an hour, hour and a half before it gets dark, we're on. Okay? And that'll be like all year, so watch the time. Okay? Because we're telling a lot of folks, and a lot of folks are listening. And if you want to hear us live, like now we're on live tonight.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow night. Okay?
So
there's only one holy day in the week. And this is biblical. It starts Friday night, not like now, and it ends tomorrow night when it gets dark. There's no other holy week. There's no other holy day.
So let's go and read it. Hold on.
Okay, Leviticus 23.
Okay, read.
Leviticus 23:24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. Ye shall do no several work therein. In other words, you can't work for money, to make gain. But ye shall offer, in other words, if you want to work around the house, you want to take a ride and go buy your wife a dinner or have a cup of coffee, you can do that. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire. Read.
Read.
And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Stop. So we just read the Feast of Tabernacles.
That's
It's
right.
a Holy Week. And
go ahead, Josh. Take your time, bro. This is important to know the feast days, the holy days, because this blesses the Most High. Anyone out there trying to tell you it doesn't matter? They don't know what they're talking about, and they're deceived, and they've been lied to. Doesn't mean they're evil people. They've been lied to.
so we do thank and praise the Most High for His
Truth.
His truth. Again, we just read from Leviticus 23, showing you the holy days, and so we're gonna go now. We're gonna go to let's go to Leviticus 12, Deuteronomy 12 and 30.
All right, Deuteronomy 12. 30 what, Josh?
Okay, so we're gonna go now.
30 what? 30.
No, Deuteronomy
12:32.
Deuteronomy, let me get it.
Okay.
So, Deuteronomy 12:20, 28.
28. Okay. All right. We all have it. Okay, up there. You all right, Josh?
Yeah,
All right,
they can
Deuteronomy.
follow it.
All right. Want me
Yeah.
to read it? All right. Deuteronomy 28. 12:28. Ready? Observe and hear all these words which I command thee, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee forever. Look at that. Look at that. When thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of the Most High thy power.
Read.
When the Most High thy power shall cut off the nations from before thee, whether thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their land.
Read.
Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them.
So, we are not supposed to follow the customs of the heathen nation or government that we are in.
Come on.
Read.
Awesome, Josh. From before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Don't inquire, don't be curious. Even so will I do likewise. Thou shalt not do so unto the Most High thy power. For every abomination to the Most High, which he hated, have they done unto their gods. For even their sons and their daughters, listen to this. Listen, folks. They have burnt in the fire to their gods. Look at that. Look at that.
The heathen nations, and we know this from the Bible and from research, the governments of these nations come together on certain holiday or satanic holy days and sacrifice people to their gods or to Moloch or Satan, just like they did in the Bible days. Okay, it's the same thing under a different name. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32.
All right. Deuteronomy 32.
32. Let's start at the top, and I'll tell you when to skip. Let's start reading.
All right. Deuteronomy 32. And Josh, I want to add something to that too, about serving other gods and heathen gods. That goes right along with anybody who's religious, in Muslim and Christianity, any religion that you're in, right? And you're calling out other gods. You're doing the same thing. You're causing your family problems.
They can follow us. I got the Bible up there.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth.
So we have to hear what the Bible is saying, the Word of God is saying to us today.
That's right.
What it is commanding us to observe and do.
Come on.
Read.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
Right? So his laws and his statutes shall drop as the rain. Read.
Yeah, you need that. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb.
Right. Read. And
as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of the Most High. Ascribe ye greatness unto our power.
So go to
what's today's date? Sorry. This is 9, right, Tony?
9:22.
Go to verse 7.
All right, verse 7. Go ahead, Mary.
Remember the days of old.
So The Bible tells the children of Israel to do what?
Remember the days of old.
Remember the days of old. Read.
Consider the years of many. And read.
In other words, take into account the history of your people. Take into account the history of your people.
Come on.
Read.
Ask thy father, and he will shew thee
That's
thy
right.
elders, and they will tell thee.
Okay. When the Most High divided to the nations.
When the Most High did what?
Divided.
Brought everyone together.
Divided.
United everybody.
Equal.
He did what?
Divided to the nations their inheritance. When he separated.
When he did what?
When he separated.
When he brought everyone together.
When he separated the sons of Adam. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. No, to the number of the children of everybody.
Verse 9.
The Lord was the Most High's portion is his people.
Is all people.
His people.
All people.
His people.
His people. Read.
Jacob.
Who?
Jacob.
Who?
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So any inheritance that you really expect to get the day you pass away on this earth and you go the way of all flesh, if you're not keeping these holy days, you're going to lose out on your inheritance.
Now let's go to Job 9 and 24. Let's see why this information is not being taught in the earth.
Job 9, 24. Okay. I just find it. Listen, folks, we are in the days of Noah. We're in the days of deception like you wouldn't believe. And if you don't know this Bible, and if you have excluded the Old Testament from your life, you are in trouble. Job 9:24. The earth.
The what?
The earth.
The earth
is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. In other words, Satan and his children, the seed of perdition, are ruling the earth.
Come on. That's right, Edomites. He covered the faces of the judges.
That's why all the judges wear black and your police wear black.
Come on.
Because that's the color of Satan.
That's right.
No, that's the color of lies.
That's right. Evil. If not, where and who is he?
If not, so if Satan isn't ruling this earth, who's ruling it? Let's go to chapter 8. Chapter
8, Job?
Job 8.
Okay. Stay there, right there, Mary. You got to open. Just got to look right there to the left. Job 8. No, hold on, wait for Josh.
Job. Read.
For inquire, search, I pray thee.
I what?
Inquire, I pray thee.
I beg thee.
Read. Look at that, he's begging. Of the former age.
Of the what age?
Former.
So, know your history. Read.
Oh, no. The Old Testament's done away with.
Read.
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Read.
For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee and tell thee? Look at that. Nobody's teaching them. And utter words out of their heart, their mind. Okay. Keep reading. Can the
go to Hosea 4.
Hosea. Okay, I'm right there.
Go to Hosea. Hosea 3 verse 4.
It's a short chapter. Okay. Take your time. Okay, everybody have it? Okay, Hosea. Just say we have it right choice.
So we understand
You got it?
that when the wicked rule, the earth mourns. So basically,
Take the Bible off your chest. You can lift the Bible.
so what happens is what happens is we have a wicked system. That is why the information that we teach isn't
After
public.
Daniel, the book right after Daniel. Go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So
No, go ahead. You should say something.
hold on, everybody. Before I read, let me pull this. We read that, and I'll go back to that to show you, so we can see the scripture together.
You still audio? Just hold on for a moment. Hosea 3:4. Want me to wait? Wow, this is good, Josh. I like this. Okay, you want me to read it?
Read.
For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
That's what the children of Israel looked like.
Right there. Now you know what Samson looks like. Don't let people tell you, it don't matter. Why go to church if nothing matters? Especially your own people you put down. You know I'm talking to, Afro-American. Hispanic, you're listening tonight.
And this is
Now, I don't accept that picture with Rahab. No, I really don't, because we know what they really looked like, how they dressed. You want to see how they really dressed, like that.
that's Ruth.
See? You see how Ruth? Look at folks. Look at Ruth. Let me say something. In Israel's days, watch. Before Christ, before Paul, even then, all the women looked like Muslims, Tony. But in King David's time and before, their hair was so long, it wove around their face, all around their body, right down to their ankles. Yeah, that's how they dressed. Okay, show Ruth again. That's beautiful. Yeah, Ruth right there. Make it big. I like that. Look at that. That's holiness. See, when a woman doesn't show you her crotch, her butt, her boobs sticking out, that's good. Who's that, Josh? Who is that? Who's that? Right there. The one you just showed.
That's Jacob.
Jacob. You see?
Now let's read the verse.
For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, without
true rulership and true people for them.
That's like today. And without a sacrifice.
And without a what?
Without a prince and without a sacrifice.
And read.
And without an image.
A what?
An image.
A what?
An image.
So
of the real Christ.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the image of the children of Israel. That's the way your people used to dress before you were Europeanized.
That's right. And living in America.
Let's get some more.
Oh, they look beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Name them. Who are they, Josh? Cain and who? Cain and Abel?
Uh-huh.
Who's that? Esau. Wow. The devil. Who's that, Josh? Who's that? Abigail?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Beautiful.
So Delilah was black too.
Yeah. See, that's holiness unto the Most High. Because today, and you know, if you're single and you're listening to us tonight, you meet a woman and the first place your eyes go, you know where they go.
Rebecca.
Rebecca, look at this. Look at that. Okay? But when a girl is dressed right and she's really beautiful and holy, you're going to look right in her eyes. You're not going to look anywhere else. Who's
David.
that? David, look at. Well, all right. Okay, yeah. That's okay. That's manly.
Samuel.
Look at Samuel. This is awesome. See some white people have a problem. They see these black images, and that's who they really are.
That's Christ.
Look at that.
That's the images that the children of Israel have discontinued.
That's right. That's right.
From.
They've been taken away by the European Roman Church.
And Joseph and Mary are black too.
Sure they were. Sure.
There's another black icon. These are all lost. These are all in Russia. These are
Wow.
Russian icons prior to the Renaissance. These are
How did they end up there, Josh? How did they get there?
because when
The wars?
the different wars, they would take the relics.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, I hope you're being blessed tonight. This is important. Everything's important that we try to do because we bring truth, and we're really happy that you're listening, and we're blessed, you know, that we have a really good audience today that's hungry for truth.
Now let's go to Acts
Acts, the book of Acts,
13:1.
13:1. I think we've proved it enough, Joshua, haven't we, in 6 years? When we go from the Old Testament to the New, that proves that the disciples did not teach Christianity.
Read Acts 13:1.
Hold on. All right, everybody have it? Okay. Now, there were in the church, or the word church was put in there, I believe that. Now, there were in the ministry or the meeting place that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called Niger.
Now look at the picture. Niger is a Greek word for black, or a Latin word for black.
Like the Europeans would say nigger, right?
Right. These are the first Christians.
And they weren't called Christians.
Or
Well,
what
they were called Christian, but they didn't accept that name.
Right.
Right.
They called them.
Yeah, Rome gave them that name. That's right. That's right, Mary. Good.
That's why I said they weren't called Christians.
Right. Well, to their people, you know, the ones who knew each other, they didn't call them, you know, because they watch these movies and they get off on these movies, you know. They get off on the wrong road watching these movies.
Before I want to go to First Maccabees in the Apocrypha.
Okay.
And since we don't, and here's another example of
First Maccabees
of the early church fathers. Peter and all, this is what your church fathers look like.
It's after Matthew this way. First Maccabees where, John?
346, 8.
338. 48. All right, 348. 348.
First Maccabees 348.
You want me to start in 47 or stay 48? Everybody have it?
Now.
Everybody? Okay. Yeah, Josh, want me to read it? All right.
First Maccabees 348.
Okay. Then they.
Wait a second.
Okay. Look at this. This is look at this. A white man painting a picture of a black saint. We even have a picture of the white Pope bowing down to the black Christ. And we can show you too.
First Maccabees 3 and 48, Dad.
All right, ready? Everybody have it? And laid open the book of the law.
So this is portraying, this picture here is portraying a white Caucasian man painting a white image of Christ. Read. Laid open the book of the law.
Wherein the heathen has
The what?
heathen.
This man is a heathen.
Come on,
painting
heathen.
Painting false images of Christ.
Come on. Had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Exactly.
And you see what they did? Okay. And they sent these white pictures
So
later on into the world. So
now,
they would fool you.
let's go back to
They would deceive you.
Hosea 4.
Oh, I'll do this if you want me to stay there. All right, Hosea 4. Hosea 4. Oh, you mean 3? You want to finish 3, right, Josh? Yeah, but you should read this, Josh. This is good. And shall fear the Most High their goodness in the latter days. All right.
First,
Hosea?
Hosea 4 and 1.
All right. Hear the word. You have it, honey? Okay. Hear the word of the Most High, ye children of Israel. For the Most High hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Because there is no truth in America.
There is no truth in what?
In no truth, no mercy.
In the land.
Nor knowledge in the land. That's right.
Of God in the
of the Most High in the land.
Due to the fact that Esau's agenda controls the media and controls everything, there is no institutionalized truth that is being taught of anything. Everything that is institutionalized is a lie.
Delusional. That's right.
Read.
By swearing, lying, killing, stealing, committing adultery, they break out. And blood toucheth blood. Keep going.
Read.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven.
Read.
Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Wow. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another.
No, in other words, at this time, nobody's going to want correction from the Most High.
Wow. For thy people are as they that strive with the priests.
So the true priests and true prophets, they don't want to listen to or hear.
They strive with each other. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night.
Go to verse 6.
Wow.
Wow.
Hold on.
Verse 6.
Oh, wait, hold on. My people are destroyed.
My what?
My people.
All people.
My people.
All people.
All Christians.
All what?
My people.
Are what?
Are destroyed.
Or what?
Are destroyed.
Are blessed.
Destroyed.
For what?
For lack of knowledge.
What? Not lack of knowledge. The information we showed you just now.
That's right. Come on.
The true appearance and true identity of the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject you. Wow.
Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten
the what?
Sunday church.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law.
Read.
Of the Most High. I will also forget your children.
So that says a mouthful.
Wow, that's mouthful, Josh. And you can't mess with the word, folks.
Now let's go back to Deuteronomy 32:16. Deuteronomy 32. This is a good Sabbath day lesson.
You're going to be better and better. Deuteronomy what, Josh? 32? We're going back to 32?
32:16.
Okay. 32:16. You want to wait? Everybody have it? Everybody have it?
Yep, I have it.
Mary? Yeah, 16.
32:16. Let's let the word speak.
Yeah, let the word speak is right, Josh. That's right. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Read.
They provoked him to jealousy.
They did what?
With strange gods.
So they provoked the Most So when the children
They
of
got 'em angry.
Israel followed pagan gods, they made their god Ahayah mad,
Come on.
right?
That's right. With abominations provoke they.
So he calls every religion an abomination that his people followed during the. So
Yes, they do.
Islam is an abomination. Christianity is an abomination. Hinduism, all the other, especially the major religions that recently conquered the children of Israel.
Wow.
The Romanism, i.e., the Roman Catholic Church.
They sacrifice unto devils.
They did what?
Wow. They sacrifice unto
No,
devils.
when they go to church, they sacrifice to God.
No. They sacrifice unto devils.
They sacrifice unto devils.
Not to the Most High.
Not to who?
Not to the Most High.
Not to the Most High. So the Christian church was never set up.
Never under the Most High.
There are good people there.
Oh yeah.
But the institution was never set up to give you God's truth.
That's right. To gods whom they knew not.
So they teach you of other gods. They teach you of all these pagan philosophies that the Roman Catholic Church introduced.
That's right.
During
That's
when
right.
Constantine came around.
That's right. To new gods that came newly up.
The new gods mainly are Islam
Mhm.
and Christianity.
Right. The white
Wood
Christ.
and the cross.
That's right.
Now let's skip to verse 20.
Okay.
Are we having a good
Yeah,
good time
real
so
good.
far?
Go ahead, Mary.
And he said, I will hide my face from them.
From them. That's good.
So God said,
Hold on.
hold on, Mom. So God
Just
said,
stop. Just stop.
the Most High said, due to the fact that my people will rebel against me and follow the gods of their enemy,
Go ahead.
I will hide my face. Read.
I will see what their end shall be.
Wow.
I will look at them and watch their end come.
Wow.
Not their
Not to save you.
not their like their literal end, because Israel will always be.
That's right. Go ahead, Mary.
For they are a very forward generation.
That's right.
So they are rebellious people. Read.
Children in whom is no faith.
Read, Dad.
They have moved me to jealousy.
They have moved the Most High Ahayah
Wow.
to jealousy. Read.
With that which is not the Most High.
Which that so
Wow.
that
Wow.
which is not the Most High. Read.
Wow. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities.
With their empty religions.
Wow. And I will move them to jealousy. With those which are not a people.
Read.
I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Wow. America.
Stop.
Wow.
Keep reading.
Okay, Mary.
For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell,
Read.
and shall consume the earth with her increase,
Wow.
and set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what that tells me? That hell is somewhere near mountains.
Read, Dad.
All right. I will heap mischiefs upon them. Thanks. I will spin mine arrows upon them.
So God will the arrow, and that's also speaking about all the conquest. The Arabs coming against them.
Come on.
And the Europeans coming here as well.
That's right.
To kill and conquer the Native Americans.
That's right.
With the sword and religion.
They shall be burnt with hunger.
So in their conquest, one of the tactics their enemy will use against them is starvation, which is also a type of way they make they try to kill the children of Israel now. They wage slave them so they can only eat bad food.
Wow. And devour with burning heat.
So that's also talking about on the plantations. We know
right,
that
that's right.
they would be forced to work in
that's right.
hot heat, and that would cause sometimes kill them
That's right.
of heat death or
Wow.
stroke.
And with bitter destruction,
Read.
I will also send the teeth of beast upon
That's
them.
talking about conquerors.
Come on.
Read.
That's not animals. With the poison of serpents of the dust.
Now that's talking about medicine
Wow.
and false religion.
Come on.
Because we know that medicine is a lie. Pharmacy comes from the Greek pharmakia or sorcery.
Pharmaceutical is not really the. It's a sorcery. It's actually really a spirit that's in medicine.
Read.
Okay, Josh. Where are we?
No, finish your thought, Dad.
Oh, okay.
Then
No,
read.
that's all right.
No, finish.
Pharmaceutical is deadly. If you can get away from medicine, folks, please do it. You can. I know you can. There's
because it's not going to heal you.
No, it's not going to heal you. What happens is you keep taking a prescription and you keep going back to the doctor over and over again. You feel good. As soon as that prescription is empty, you need more. I mean, that's common sense. Think about that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where are we? 25, Mary? Hold on. The sword without, the terror within.
So in other words, you'll face this. In your enemy's land, you will face under your conqueror. You will face terror without. The police will always be after you.
Come on.
You'll deal with racism all over. Read. And terror within, meaning there'll be a lot of this spiritual unrest amongst your family.
And
because if you look at black people, be honest, you can have a family of 10, and one's a Muslim, one's a Seventh-day Adventist, one's a Baptist, one's a Catholic, one's a Pentecostal, one's a holiness, and everything's just blown up and all divided.
The sword without, the terror within, shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of gray hairs.
Read.
I said I would scatter them into corners.
I will what?
Look at that. I said I would, this is prophetic, I would scatter them into corners.
Uh-huh.
Where are they today? All over the world.
Right.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. You know what? And every time I witness to someone and tell them that they're Hebrew and that you're scattered throughout the world.
Let's get to synagogue of Satan. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
Revelation 2.
You want to go there?
Revelation 2:9, everybody.
Okay. You want to stay in here though? Up in my place?
No, we're gonna go to different scriptures tonight.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Revelation 2:9, right? Okay. Okay, Revelation 2:9. Okay, you want to wait, Josh? I'll wait for you. Yeah, see, today, folks, listen, if you're ailing, if your body's hurting, there's health food. Learn to take the alternative, all right? Find an alternative. Instead of grabbing fast food, go get yourself an orange juice. If you're hungry for something, there's so many things that you could pick in the store, like this ice water we drink. It's called ice. It's only 50 cents, and it's healthy for you. It's got all vitamins. You must find an alternative not to put poison in your body. If you don't believe that the government is out to really, dupe and doing the tribes, they are. But now they're waking up and
let's read Revelation 2:9.
Okay, Revelation 2:9. Ready? I know thy works and tribulation, trouble, and poverty, but thou art rich. All right, you're rich in the spirit. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are the true Hebrews, Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Now look. This is the synagogue of Satan, the six-pointed star, and it tells you what it means. It breaks down to 666. Right there.
That's right.
This is on Google Google Images.
And it's on the wall of Walmart, right, Josh? The six-pointed star?
Yeah, actually, let's show them that.
Yeah. Show 'em. I'm not going to lie to you. I go to McDonald's, but I have a cookie and a coffee. I don't eat no meat. I won't eat nobody's meat out there in fast food. Not even chicken, nothing. Processed food, and who knows what's in it. If we gave you a link to listen to what this man had a conversation with this Jewish man, it would blow you away. What's in McDonald's food? There it is. There's the six-pointed star of Moloch. That's on Walmart's wall.
That's their logo.
That's their logo. And it goes a lot deeper than that. It's way deeper than just food.
And so we understand. And let's go back.
Show them the golden arches of McDonald's, Josh. Tell them what that is.
And there's the synagogue of Satan, a synagogue. And also,
wow. This is the star of Moloch, the Assyrian god. That is not the Star of David.
no, and
You get any white people who are telling you that's the Star of David, they are lying to you. And we're going to show you. Josh's going to show you.
let me prove that.
This is not the Star of David.
When you type in Star of Rimfram,
Mm-hmm.
you also get Lucifer. That's Rimfram.
That's Luciferian. Look at this.
What we read in Deuteronomy 12. They sacrificed their children to their God.
That's right.
And again, here's the Star of David on your dollar bill.
Look at that. The
Mason.
six-pointed star.
M-A-S-O-N.
Now, how is that the Star of David?
Because they used a pyramid to hide it. And if you connect M-A...
The word mace.
yeah, and
That's right.
Mason is right in there. So, and if you, and just like we showed you with the Rimfram idol, if you turn the star upside down, you get the goat head or Satan.
Wow. I just want to throw this out there. I don't want you to hold this to me because I'm sick and tired of meeting Christians and they call me, some of them call me a false prophet. We never claimed to be a prophet on this program. I don't know where they're getting this from.
So now,
They don't like truth. We're not prophets, but we have understanding. And we're trying to help people.
Revelations 1,
3:9.
yeah, Revelation 3:9.
All right, Revelation 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are the Hebrews, the Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved you.
So Romans 9:1.
Romans 9:1. Let's get to it. Romans 9:1. All right, and I want to say something real quick before Josh gets back. That millions, listen to this, millions and millions and millions and millions of Christians are leaving the Christian church. They're finding the truth now. They're in their homes. or they're in a store. They're in a place where they got out of this Christianity lies. And it's not all lies. Christianity people are beautiful people. I know a lot of them. I know thousands of them. And I love every one of them I've met. But the deception is so vivid and so deep in their occult church, they don't see it. And these pastors, I'm telling you something now, they are going to answer. Every one of them are going to answer if they don't get it right and tell their people who they are. All the tribes of Israel are waking up. Israel are waking up all over the world. All over the world. This is the prophecy that Paul spoke of, the mystery that's being revealed in the last days. This is the mystery he was talking about. This is the awakening. There's no Christian awakening. Satan will always have his army to come against truth. He'll always have an army to come against truth. The word says that the true word will be evil spoken of in the last days.
So let's read Romans 9.
Where, Josh? Beginning?
So we have nothing to hide, right?
Nothing. No. No, we have nothing to hide.
Romans 9, starting at verse 1.
I say the truth in Yashayah. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my spirit, in my mind. For I could wish that myself were accused from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen.
My what?
My kinsmen.
My kinsmen.
According to the flesh.
According to the spirit.
According to the flesh.
Right? I'm following you, read.
Who are Israelites.
Who are everybody.
Who are Israelites.
Who are Edomites.
Israelites.
Who are Ishmaelites.
Israelites.
Read.
To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law.
No, read that verse from the top, from the start again.
Oh, in the beginning? What, 1?
No, the verse
3?
you just read.
For
who are Israelites?
Oh, who are Israelites?
No, who are Jewish?
Who are Israelites?
Read.
To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory of the covenants.
Read.
And the giving of the law.
And
the service of Ahayah and the promises.
Read.
Whose are the fathers and of whom are concerning the flesh.
Concerning the what?
Flesh.
Concerning the what?
Flesh.
The spirit.
Flesh.
Spirit. Read.
Flesh. Christ came.
He came according to the what?
Flesh. Who is over all.
That's right. That's right.
Come on. That's right. Awesome.
Read verse 6.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Okay.
Prove all things. The scripture is right in front of you on the screen.
Prove all things. That's right.
We don't hide nothing here.
Not as though the word of Ahayah hath taken, hold on.
None effect.
None effect. For they are not all Israel.
So all of the people that came from Isaac, Abraham, the two sons were not both blessed.
Come on, Josh.
And the two sons that came from Isaac were not both blessed. Right?
That's right.
So we know Ishmael became the father of the Arabs, and we know that eventually Esau would become the father of the European nations.
That's right.
Which are great nations, but they weren't blessed with the blessing.
The promise, that's right. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
Now, that's not to say they can't be saved.
That's right.
But they weren't given the election.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Are they all children? But
now, when it says, are they all they're not all children, because God didn't bless Ishmael with the blessing of sonship.
That's right.
Or Esau with the blessing of sonship. Read.
That's right. Hold on.
Read.
But in Isaac shall thy seed.
But in who?
In Isaac.
But in Esau.
In Isaac.
But in Ishmael.
Isaac.
Read.
Shall thy seed be called.
Read.
That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of
So
Ahayah.
the children that came from Ishmael and Esau are not the children of the promise.
That's it. But the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Are counted for the seed.
Now, what is the seed mean?
Now, the children
handed
that
down.
came from Isaac and Jacob are the blessed.
That's right.
Read.
Because Christ had to come through there. That's
Read.
right. Hold on. For this is the word of promise.
Now let's see what he promised. What he promised Rebekah, the mother of Jacob.
Genesis 26.
No, read.
Okay.
We don't have to go to Genesis 26. Oh, 25 actually.
These are not the children of Ahayah, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Read.
For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil,
read,
that the purpose of Ahayah according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right. So read.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right. Hold on. I want to show everybody something here. When it says, Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Awesome. Good stuff, Josh.
Here's what the word love, hate actually means. It means to esteem less or to love less. So the Most High doesn't hate Esau as a sense of he hates them like he just esteems them lesser.
That's right.
Than his Jacob.
That's right.
Hate doesn't mean like
that's why Gentiles could be saved.
Right.
He doesn't hate Gentiles, but
he esteems them less.
That's all.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, the Greek word for that is 3404 and it's miso, which means to love less or esteem less.
That's right.
Go to Romans 10. Let me get there.
10:1.
Romans 10. 10:1. I am there.
So if Paul is saying even Israel might be saved, Corinthians says
that means
if the righteous scarcely make it,
where's
the sinner going to be?
A third of Israel would be cut off. That's why we have the 144,000 read about in Revelation.
Right, 7, yeah.
Right?
Revelation 7. Yeah.
That's the purpose of the 144, so they can be the leaders, the governors, and the secretaries under the Messiah.
Right, that's right.
Romans 10:1.
All right, brethren, my mind's desire and prayer to the Most High, heart is mine, for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Ahayah, but not according to knowledge.
Not according to what?
Knowledge.
So, what is that knowledge? Let's. According to knowledge. Oh, that's verse 2. Hold on. Okay, the word for the number for knowledge is 1922 in the Greek, in the lexicon, and it means it means recognition, or intuition or knowledge.
Recognizing something is knowledge, Tom. All right?
So they don't recognize the God that they were given in captivity is not the God of the Bible.
No, they don't. They don't. And that's why we have to treat them with kitten gloves. Because, yeah. And you have a zeal, like we just read. You know, you have for American Spanish. You worship the white Christ, but that's not Christ. You have a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
For they, being ignorant of Ahayah's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
So stop. Let's go to Romans 11 and 11.
Okay. Romans 11:11. All right? Just a few pages over. Everybody have it? I say then, Romans 11:11. I say then, have they stumbled
So
that they should fall?
Paul is asking the people, the brothers, the Gentile and Israelite church members of his assembly in Rome, have they stumbled? That they there are speaking about Israel or the Israelites. Read.
The Most High forbid.
So
What?
God says they have not fallen, that or
That's right.
or they are not done away with.
Come on. But rather, through their fall, salvation
Or
is,
knowledge of Christ has come to.
come on, unto the Gentiles.
The Gentiles meaning, now Gentiles can mean a Gentile can mean a natural Gentile or a Greek-speaking Jew, because there were Greek-speaking Jews
That's
also,
right. That's right.
and Gentile also.
Living in Gentile
We
nation.
know that Gentiles also means like white, Caucasian,
Right.
Arabs, Indians, Africans, Hamites. So that word can have dual meanings, depending on the way the word is framed in the context of where it's used.
That's right.
So not everywhere in the Bible, and let's show them. Let's show them. Go to Galatians. Hold that in Romans.
Hold on.
Galatians 3. That's a famous misused scripture in Christianity.
Yeah. I know where you're going. Galatians, Mary.
Galatians 3:28.
This is one of the just most misinterpreted scriptures in Christianity. 3:28.
Okay, 3:28.
Ready? All right, Galatians 3:28. But before faith came, we were kept under the law, shut up unto the faith which should afterward be revealed. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster.
28.
Oh, I'm sorry, 23 or 28. Oh, 3:28, right?
Hold on, everybody.
You said 3:28, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, Josh.
I want to show everybody something. Hold on. I'll share the screen back.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. I wanted just to show you all this because I'm going to go into it in a second. Now, let's go.
Galatians.
I'm going to share back the screen.
Oh, okay, right. I got you, Josh. Okay. Wow. Oh, is this what they run with? And they say they have the promise of Abraham? Okay.
So, Galatians 3:28.
Okay, ready? Okay. And 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Now, if you go into the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, I can just share the screen. Yes. No.
You're on. Listen. Share the scripture verse then.
So this is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Show them close, Josh. You need, no, sorry, no, you can say, just show the Bible. You need to get this. You really need to have this.
This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
We don't agree with everything in there because it's a white Jewish man, but there's a lot of truth to it.
Now, this is on page 4207, and it's the definition of Greek. Greece is the home of the Hellenists. Grecians were Greek-speaking Jews. Grecians were Greek-speaking Jews.
Did you hear that?
Now,
there is neither Jew nor Greek.
Okay. Now let's. G is after H.
Before.
Yeah, G is before H. Hellenists. Hellenists are Jews who made Greek their language, their tongue. With it adopted Greek ideas and practices.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why Paul was saying this.
So when Paul said there is neither Jew nor Greek,
there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female.
Hold on.
And you want to see how they twist these scriptures, and they say women can preach in the pulpit because of these scriptures. Wow, man.
Now, like I said, depending on context, sometimes the word Jew or Greek or Gentile does not necessarily mean Gentile.
That's right. That's right. That's good, Josh.
Because, and let me get the word Gentile out of the Bible dictionary. Gentile. Everybody listen to this. Gentile. Gentile. Nation or people. Usually,
come on.
It means a non-Israelite people. Usually, not all the time.
That's right.
So, back to Romans.
Okay. All right.
11.
Right.
Again, I just want to show everybody
11,
again.
12,
11.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Again, I just read some definitions from the Zondervan Bible
Please
Dictionary.
get this Bible.
Get this Bible dictionary.
Yes, please.
Okay. Romans.
From 11:12.
Awesome. Want me to wait?
Romans 11.
12. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness?
So in other words, when they were conquered, the other nations of the world got rich. So so let's go to let's go to Romans 3:1.
All right.
Romans 3:1.
Romans 3:1. Romans 3:1. Okay. We have it? Ready? What advantage then hath the Jew, no, the Hebrew, or what profit is there of circumcision?
No, in other words, what profit is there of you knowing who you are?
Much every way,
Much
chiefly
every way.
because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High.
Now, go to two more scriptures, then we'll talk and we'll close.
Okay.
Let's go to Psalms 119. No, Psalms 147, 19.
Okay. I'll read
Because we just read that to them was committed the oracles of God.
That's right. Who's them now?
Psalms
You see how we use precepts, folks? All right, so you're not lost.
147.
147, 19 and 20. Psalms 147, 19 and 20. He showed his word unto the Christian church.
Wait, Psalms, I got it. Psalms 147.
Yeah, read it, George.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
No, Christians.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
His statutes and his judgments unto everybody.
Unto who?
Israel.
Unto Esau.
Israel.
Ishmael.
Israel.
Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Psalms 148.
Oh, it must stop there. Okay. 148. Okay.
13.
13. All right, 148, 13. It's right on the same page. Oh, you got to turn? Okay. Let them praise the name of the Most High, for his name alone is excellent.
So Ahayah is excellent.
His glory is above the earth and heaven.
Read.
He also exalted the horn of his people.
Of all people.
His people.
All people.
His people.
Read.
The praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his what, Dad?
Saints.
Of all his what?
Saints. Even of the children of Israel. A people near unto him. Praise ye the Most High. Now that sounds like jealousy. It is. He's jealous for his people. There is not a person on this earth. When you know someone dies, someone cannot come and tell you that they're in heaven or they're in a better place. They don't know that. Nobody knows that. And that's the truth. That's why you see this stuff on TV, the priest go like this at a funeral, always reading these scriptures that don't have nothing to do with this man. Right. This man could have been the most evilest man on the earth, and they're praising him at his grave.
So we understand that was a good beginning Holy Week lesson.
Wow.
We know,
take care.
Like we showed you tonight, who the children of God, who the children of Israel are.
I like going through it like this, Josh.
the Most High have a people that He chose,
Yes.
who He selected
And you shouldn't have a problem with it.
and elected to be His unique people
That's right.
above all the people of the earth. That doesn't mean He doesn't love other people.
That's
He just
right.
esteems or loves them less.
That's right.
So
this is a good thing. This is good to know.
the
because-
Most High wants you to repent,
That's right.
keep His commandments, and live a holy and separated life unto Him.
That's right.
So, with that said, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.